Hey, this is WhyBeAre with Forza Horizon 3. Now, a bit of a story before we get into this. I did Forza Horizon 3 videos a long time ago, and then I stopped because I didn't have time to do it anymore. I recently decided I was going to pick it up again, but I wasn't sure how, because back then I was doing streaming for Forza Horizon 3, but it wasn't exactly going the greatest, because every time I would try to drive, I would get 20 feet, I would look at the chat, and then I would crash and I'd have to rewind. And then I'd pay attention for like 10 seconds, I would look at the chat, and I would crash and have to rewind and repeat forever. I'm not good at multitasking that well, so I let a poll up, said which one do you guys prefer, and it was pretty much a 50-50 split, so it basically went up to me, which do I want to do, and I figured, you know what? There are other games I can think of that would work better for a live stream environment, so let's use Forza for the recorded and edited videos. And we're going to be starting a brand new game with this just because it's been so long since I played. I feel like I need a fresh start and I don't want to be resuming from a game I haven't played in forever. So every time a cutscene comes up or something like that, we will be watching it because number one, I probably don't remember it. And number two, I'm going to assume most of you guys out there who are watching this video did not watch the live stream videos months and months ago, or maybe you forgot as well because, you know I have a bad memory, but maybe you do too.
Hey, yeah, it's Kira. The new boss is already at the site. We're gonna head over that way now. Okay, people, this is day one of Horizon Australia. We need to get these cars over to the festival site at Byron Bay.
I like how it goes from supercar, hypercar, and then Z28 Camaro, which is just so much more pedestrian compared to everything else, even though it is a really fast car.
Listen up, Australia. This is Scott, coming to you live from Horizon Radio. We've traveled halfway across the world, and I can't believe we're finally here.
I'm looking out the window, and I have to tell you, they have beaches here to take your breath.
They may call this the land down under, baby, but all I'm saying is I've never seen anything less down or
Big, and it's hot, and the roads are just wide open.
Bro, we're talking fast cars, cool beats, summer sun,
Classic style,
blazing days,
banging nights,
burnt rubber,
wild parties, and exotic animals. So put your pedal to the floor as we welcome you to Horizon Australia for the biggest, the best, the most out-of-control event in the history of the Horizon Festival.
You know what they're saying? Of all the Horizon festivals, it almost makes me want to go and actually play Forza Horizon 1 and Forza Horizon 2 as well. I mean, why not play all three of them at the same time? That totally won't get confusing at all, will it? Oh, yes, it will. It'll be so stupidly confusing. Alright, here we go. I get to finally crash. And I forgot there are kangaroos that jump around. They're just kangaroos jumping around. I totally forgot that that happens in this game. See, it's been way too long since I played this. I don't know why I never stopped. This is a fun game. Left trigger to brake. Yeah, boy. I know how to brake. I don't need to. We're going so fast, we don't need to brake. We just let up on the gas. Actually, that worked. Okay, is it going to work here? It's working again. Okay, wait. Oh, shoot. Hello, other car. I'm trying not to brake, and you're braking. So please get out of my way. Actually, so far, I still have yet to brake. I'm just letting it just kind of coast. Oh, we should have braked. Okay. No more trying not to brake anymore, because obviously, yeah, there are spots where you do actually need to brake. Although right there, I feel like I should brake, but it's like the game's not telling me to brake. It's like, okay. Going into a blind corner at full speed is totally logical, game. I got that. Okay, it's not full speed, but it was 100 and something miles per hour. See, right here, it tells you to brake a little bit because you got the racing line, which I'm going to keep on. Like, I don't use racing lines on circuit-based games, but when it's something like this, it's really hard to memorize what's coming up and stuff, and a lot of the time I just need that to tell me, oh, hey, there's actually a tight corner coming up, and you need to actually slow down. Especially with all these kind of like blind corners almost. Super need that.
Hey, look out of my way! I've got 800 horses here, I'm not afraid to use them!
get ready for the...
a brake overhaul, Warren. I left that thing with you for a brake overhaul.
Oh, g'day, Kira, what'd you say? Something about brakes?
We're taking the Great Ocean Road to Byron. Just please, don't do anything stupid.
Alright, I won't do anything stupid. I'll respect the speed limit. There's nothing on the screen that tells me I can't drive like a sane individual. And I like the fact that the cars in front of me are like, hey, something's up with him. Let's slow down too. And it's like, oh, I got you. I ain't really slow. I tricked you. I'm going to catch up and pass you out of the way. Bump. Rewind. Why? That was a beautiful bump. This is a beautiful cave. It's a beautiful game. It's amazing, actually, the way everything always syncs up, even if you drive like grandma at the start, and then it's like, oh, everything's okay still. I'm still salty about this thing only having 3 gears. Like, I swear, this thing could be so fast if it just had a couple more gears, because I remember I complained about that in the live stream, saying, this thing's topped it out already. It's because it's only got 3 gears. At least I think it's got 3 gears. It's in automatic mode. I would have hoped it would have upshifted by now. Although, me being me, if I was the transmission, I'd be like, wait, we're not at 8,000 yet. Don't shift, don't shift, don't shift. And it really doesn't matter anymore because now we're in a cutscene. So, off to the festival where festivities will happen and stuff. Hey, there's the truck again. There's Lambo Boy. I'm sure he actually has a name, but when you drive a car that looks like that, I'm going to call you Lambo Boy. That's the nice thing about the AI. Most of the time in most games, they stick with one car so you can identify them by their car. That's what I'm going to do in this game. It doesn't matter who's driving the car. That's going to be them. Like, that guy, he was driving a Corvette. He's Corvette Boy. That's GTR Boy. The driver could be female for all I care. Doesn't matter. I'm going to still call you Lambo Boy. And Mustang Boy and Lambo Boy again. I'm just calling out whatever car I see as inspiration. Now, things start to get sketchy, though, when they have the same car in different colors. Because then it's like, the black guy has a black car, and it's like, whoa, I don't want to be racist here, but you're Black Lambo Boy.
Boss, the local press are asking for a photo. Help me out here.
Random! There's not enough to really do random. Let's just like, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to go left and right, and then I'm going to eventually click A now. I hope it's a guy at least. Wait, is it a guy? Wait. Okay, that's a guy, yeah. I had to do a double take. I'm like, wait, where's the cursor?
What should I call you?
Because some games they'll do it where the cursor's off to the side and it's not centered. Some they'll center it all the time. So I'm like, wait a minute, which one is it actually choosing? Okay, I got to figure out a name, and once I do, I will be back.
Okay, great. So I'll call you Mr. President.
I tell you what, guys, I pick the best names. Nobody picks names as good as me. Syllabic Pizza 62. I didn't actually choose that. That's just the name Xbox gave me.
What do you think of the place? It may not look it yet, but over the summer, you're going to turn this into the biggest Horizon festival the world has ever seen. We have an amazing team keeping the festival running, but everything else is on you. You'll be choosing the type of racing we do, the music we play, and the star drivers we sign. This is your festival. Listen, I know you've just arrived, but the very first event starts in a few minutes, and I've got you the best seat in the house.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure the best seat would be in the crowds where you could actually see both the cars, not having to focus on driving, but maybe I'm wrong.
Driving the buggy for the launch event against that Jeep. Thought I'd start you off with an easy one. Let you loosen up. What? I said easy, not boring.
I'd prefer a boring race to get started. I'm that serious of a race car driver. I don't do these nonsense racing helicopter jokes. I am the president of racing. Look at my license plate. It says Horizon. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Let me just focus on getting through these corners actually and getting a feel for how this thing drives. Okay, so we're on the dirt with a car made for the dirt. It's still going to slide a lot. Don't be going in the corners that hard. Watching out for the trees. Got it. I'm not going to hit any trees this whole time as I just fly off the course almost into the trees. I will hit a tree. I guarantee you I'll hit at least 3 trees by the end of this race. Probably more. But at least 3. Bushes don't count. I could go through the bushes like this all I want. You know, straight path, direct to wherever we're going. Onto the road, yeah, except I can't go any faster because we're already topping out. I need more gears again. This thing needs 18 gears. Then it could go 300 miles per hour if they're all equally spaced as the first 6. That'd be awesome. It'd be so impractical, but it'd be awesome. Oh, gotta slow down a little bit. The racing line says so, although I actually don't think I needed to for that. I guess that means you can't entirely trust the racing line. I'm sure eventually I'll be driving a normal car and it'll tell me not to slow down, and I actually probably should have slowed down, and everything's gonna go terribly. Also, rip to everybody who's living in those houses as the Jeep just takes them out. You know, it should have been they dropped the Jeep at the end, and then the Jeep is just broken because the dude crashed into everything on the way. So it's like, well, the Jeep doesn't work anymore, so you win by default. Look at him even hitting the checkpoint thing. I love the way it wobbled, though. That was beautiful. If I remember correctly, they also hit one of those arrows. I'm like just looking at the arrows, waiting for them to hit it. Does that count as a tree? That was a big bush. I haven't hit a tree yet. I will, but I haven't. That was just a big bush. The water, man, it slows you down a bit, don't it? Like, I keep hitting these waters, like, oh, there goes my speed. And then I finally get up to speed again, and it's, oh, there goes my speed again. Stinking water. Is this the sign they hit? Yes, it is. There goes the sign. I probably should have looked at it, but I'm busy focusing on this race right here. I wonder what would have happened if you stopped and just got hit by the sign debris, if it would have done anything. Probably not. Just boink off you just like when you crash into a tree. Oh, there you go. That was 2 or 3 trees. I told you I'd crash into them. We're also going to crash into that sign because it's in the middle of the dirt road. You should not put a sign there. Signs should be on the edge of the road. You crazy Australians, where in the world are you thinking that's a good place for the sign? It ain't. That's the wrong place for it, period. You got no excuse to put a sign in the middle of the road. And there goes more signage over there from the helicopter. This is the jump. Now, the first time I did this, I went so slow through the jump, it didn't do the cinematics. This time I actually went the right speed to see the cinematics with the, really slim view and all that. That's what you see if you are watching a movie on a regular monitor. That's always how they look because they're designed for those dimensions. So that's why it's cinematic. Good thing it didn't drop the frame rate down to 24 frames per second to be more cinematic because I would just be annoyed. Alright, so they are going to be dropping soon. It'd also be great, if when they drop, they just end up flipping over. Like, oh god, I got too much momentum and I'm upside down and I'm crashing. Oh, somebody help me. Wait, let's let them win. Let's let them win. Let's let them win. Oh, I need to slow down enough. I mean, I didn't really want to let them win. I just wanted them to think they could win.
What a way to start the party. Keep pulling in fans at this rate and we'll have to start thinking about expanding the festival.
Alright, I'll stop. I won't pull in any more fans. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just, I was racing. I wasn't focusing. I'm sorry.
Nice driving, boss. Name's Warren. Resident car tragic. I know you're in charge, but I'm your bloke in the garage. So you need anything car-related, you come to me. Oh, one more thing before we go, though. Kira said you might want to drive the Centenario.
We're starting to bring some pretty big-name guest drivers into the festival now. Most of them just want a chance to line up next to you. I say we give it to them. There's a driver I've had my eye on around here. Find them, beat them in a race, and we can sign their driver up to the festival lineup.
Alright, set route!
The driver is somewhere in the area I've marked on your map, boss. Set your route there.
Okay, set route correctly this time because I just clicked it wherever it put me. I didn't think, oh, I actually should go here to put the route in the proper location.
Hey, Mr. President. Your route is set to the area where you'll be able to find the driver tower.
Thank you, Presidential Secretary. If I was the president, I would call everybody my secretary because who's going to tell me not to? It's like, Mr. President, I'm not actually your secretary. What? How dare you speak back to the President of the United States? You could have put that on your resume. You could have put Secretary to the President of the United States and anybody would have hired you. But no, you had to argue with me. You're never going to get a job again because you're blacklisted from everything. Every time somebody does a background check, it's going to say all kinds of terrible things. You're like the world's most wanted criminal, all kinds of nonsense. It's funny. When I'm talking about random nonsense like that, I drive better, I swear. Like, if I'm actually focusing on driving and talking about driving, I drive bad because I get too critical. Like, I feel like I'm going slow, sure, but driving through the grass too, but I'm not going super slow or anything. I'm just kind of cruising along. I mean, it's not a race. I don't need the race. Cruising works here. Ooh, just discovered an area. Eventually I'm going to discover all of them. I'm 100% this game. I'm calling it right now. I will 100% Forza Horizon 3 if it's possible to. Something might not work out. We'll see.
There they are. Challenge them to a head-to-head.
I got a better idea. I'm going to hit them in the rear, and then we'll exchange insurance information. And once the information is exchanged, I'll say, I got your info. You better join, or else there's going to be some insurance fraud going on here. Somehow, some way. I don't know exactly how insurance fraud works, but it's going to happen. All right, shortcut. Here we go. Oh, it's not really a shortcut if everybody does it, is it? I was hoping they would go around the roundabout, but nah, they're going to take the shortcut. I don't think I actually needed to take the shortcut, though, because this is like the entry race where you actually race somebody. It's like, if you lose this, that's shameful, and I'm not that bad of a driver. I could probably crash a few times here. I mean, look at the distance between me and the other dude. And I'm not driving good, to be honest. You just see me hitting signs and stuff. Although I am going about 200 miles per hour. Wait, and we are going 200. That is, wow, it's still accelerating, ain't it? How fast are we gonna get? This is gonna be dumb. I'm not gonna slow down. We're gonna see how fast we can get. 212. Come on, I know we can get more out of this. Just cut that corner deep. Oh, too fast. Well, there goes my speed record, so, crash into this dude. That was not on purpose.
Let's get them signed up to your lineup. The more successful drivers you get to join your lineup, the more fans will attract to the festival. I'll let you know next time we've identified a potential lineup recruit.
Alright, now we gotta go get my real car. Because you don't always get to drive a fancy Lamborghini and be Lambo boy. Eventually, you gotta get your normal pedestrian car. It's actually still a nice car though. I mean, it's not like here, you get a Honda Accord. No, it's like you still get a sports car at least. So it's a little bit better than pedestrian. And they have potential. You can upgrade them. Now, I know last time I picked the Ute. So I'm thinking this time, let's do something different. Whoa. That was on purpose. That was completely on purpose. Because I don't care about this car. It ain't my car. Why should I treat it well? I mean, actually, who in the world would take a Lamborghini on the beach like this? Come on. Who would do that?
Okay, boss. To really start bringing in the fans and scouting drivers, we need to get you racing. For that, you'll need your car.
So, my actual choices this time is going to be the GT350R, the Nissan Silvia Spec R, and the BMW M4 Coupe. I'm thinking let's go with the Silvia because it's a little bit older, so it's more of a classic than these new modern cars.
A lot of JDM cars out here. Not a lot like this one, obviously.
Obviously, it's unique. Oh, the back's really crazy. Yeah, I'm going to take the car that's already tuned up. Why not? Get in the car. And drive. Oh, well, close the door and relax first. Oh, you gotta choose your license plate. That's right.
Vanity plate. Sum up your personality in 8 characters or less.
Alright, let me find the most nonsensical thing I could put again. I think last time I did like all golden kangaroos or something like that. We'll see what I decide on this time. I decided let's be really lazy and just make it WhyBeAre. I mean, at least it's like, oh, I know that's my car because this says WhyBeAre. Makes it nice and simple. I should do that with my real license plate. Just have my real name on it. If only it would fit. I could have like most of my real name on it, and it's like, that's my car. I could tell because it has my name on the plate.
This Horizon Festival is going to be big. Bigger than ever before. We're going to need to expand our festival site. But to do that, we need fans. And to bring in fans, we need you out there, running races and performing PR stunts. Our festival scouts have been hard at work mapping points of interest with these markers. Set a route to a marker, and let's see what we can find.
Will do! Let's go to the closest one because I'm so lazy. How can you be that lazy, WhyBeAre? Just you watch. I am so lazy.
I'm signing a whole range of music labels and artists. But it's your call, boss. Who will it be?
On future videos, I'm probably just going to go ahead and use custom music in the background, so I'm just going to go with the default one because it really doesn't matter to me.
I'll get the deal signed. Who's next?
I gotta choose another one. I'm just going to go in, well, let's go in side to side order. I was going to go up and down order. We'll go side to side.
Consider them signed. BPM are as good as RPM, right?
No, can you imagine a song that's at 9,000 BPM? It would just sound like a buzzing noise. What are you, idiots? Come on. And can you imagine a sports car that only rev to like 200? It's like, what is this? This is lower than idle. It's always stalling out. It's a perpetual state of stalling. Nonsense, man.
Conspicuously nice spot for a race route. Just drive up to the marker to start.
You want to see me race, don't you? Ha! Too bad. We're doing that next time. I think I ended the first video here, and I thought it'd be fun to end, or like the first time I did like a video for this game, because I think I actually did videos and live streams. It was a mix. It was a weird mix that made everything messy. Point is though, I remember ending a video here before, and I want to end here again just to make it kind of funny. So that'll be it for this video of this version of Forza Horizon 3, and this time we're actually gonna get through it. Hopefully. I really hope I do. So until next time, WhyBeAre, I'll see ya.